Yo, what's up? Let's talk about today when booking becomes like butter. I'm gonna explain you this concept because it's very possible, guys, that if you're watching this episode, you have a band, and with your band, you're planning to tour internationally. And it's very possible that you are now having a list of emails of festivals, bookers, and whoever is making shows, and now you're trying to send out emails to each one of them. And what happens when you're sending these cold emails? That it's very likely, as it happened to me, that when you did it, you had 0 replies, 1 reply, or maybe 2 replies out of 100 emails. Maybe it's possible that it's your case, and as it was my case, that if you don't know me, my name is Bibi from the metal band Cryzix. Also, I have my school, Extreme Metal Picking and Extreme Metal Business, where I teach metal and not just guitar, but also I teach the business side of metal, which is when you have a band and you want to create your music and you want to have more impact with your music. And I use my experiences that I had back then with my band Cryzix, and the first time that, just by the way, this band is been out there for 18 years. We are from Barcelona, and we did 6 studio albums, and we did many tours around the world, from United States to Japan, Latin America, and of course the biggest festivals like Hellfest, Graspop, and so on and so on. And the first time that we wanted to go outside of the boundaries of Spain, it was very hard. I have to tell you guys, it was very hard for us to build this relationship with promoters, bookers, and sending out emails. It was a very, very, very difficult thing, you know? And that's why I wanted to do this episode, because also I have some students that also they have these problems, and I wanted to transmit this concept that how we make this booking that it becomes like butter, you know? When booking becomes butter. I like it. So here I just wanted to tell in this episode one situation that I had the other week, you know, that I was with a friend of mine. It's a booker of a big festival in France, and he told me, well, basically we were speaking about what I was doing and who I was collaborating with in the next future with the guitar and everything. And then I showed him an artist that is also from France, but he's not into metal. He's in the more like electronic music. And this guy, I showed him the guy, and he told me, I don't know the name, but I saw his face, because the guy told me, like, I saw the face in, I don't know, my Instagram feed or whatever. And the guy connected, you know, like clicked. Okay, I know this guy. And I told him, yeah, man, I'm collaborating with him maybe in the future, and it's gonna be a really cool thing to do, you know. And he told me, oh, so by the way, this booker from the festival, he told me, by the way, I have this metal festival, but there is one day of the week that I have electronic music party, and one of my guys couldn't do it. So maybe I should reach out from your friend, you know. And it was like this, instant, talk. I sent him the contact, and I'm pretty sure that this guy is gonna now playing in a very big festival in France from out of nowhere, you know? Out of nowhere, this guy that was apparently unknown, now he has the chance to play in a very big festival. Why? Because he had this branding, you know? He had this promotion really well done. Imagine now the same situation, if the guy just went without having any promotion out there in online, just the regular one that everybody has, and just he's you know, sending an email to this festival like, hey guys, I am this electronic guy, can I play to your festival? He would say, I don't know, I have full of emails, you know, I have my inbox full of emails of people who wants to play in my festival. So it would be much more harder, you know, to get this done. And then that's why when you do the promotion well, you know, it's when the concept, your booking becomes like butter. Everything is so easy, so smooth, you know, because people is being aware of you, people is being, you know, knows you from some reels or somebody talk about you, and this mouth to ear to mouth is called, yes, mouth to ear or mouth to mouth, and also this digital presence is what boosts, you know, the more eyes on you, the more opportunities you will get in the future with your band, and the more easy it's going to be for you that a booker is replying you back, because maybe he's not really fully sure who are you, but he's heard your name, the name of your band somewhere, or someone mentioned, or whatever. That's when you increase your possibilities on to be open, that your emails are open and taken more seriously. But when you are doing this cold email approach without all this job done, it's like climbing a mountain that it's very, very high, and it's very hard. And that also remembers me, the situation that I had also this week that I did an interview with the guy from Brazil. And I just want you to make you understand what was the procedure that this guy had, okay? Because this guy didn't know my band, Cryzix, but some months ago, he started to find out about my band. And how he started to find out about my band, it was because there was a process, it's the process of discovering you more, discovering you, nurturing, and then you become like a guy that knows really the band, and he wants to, then that's when he wanted to talk with me and make an interview. So he discovered basically a song from my band Cryzix. It was a cover from our cover album American Thrash that we released in 2019, and it was a song from World in a World from Violence. And it looked that apparently this guy was looking for the original song, but then on YouTube he found out our song, so he checked the band, he liked it, and then after that he went to another song from our band called To The Thrash in YouTube. Also, he liked it a lot, so then we went more into discovering the band, and that's when he found a YouTube documentary about our story when we went to Wacken in 2008, and then we returned 10 years later. We were the winners in 2008 of this worldwide contest, Wacken Open Air. So we returned then, and it was this documentary explains the story of when we started as a band, when we won this crazy contest when we were like 16, 17 years old, and then how years later we returned to the festival like as a professional musician, like established professional musician. And this documentary explains all the story from the beginning to when we played again, So it's very beautiful. And also this guy discovered this documentary. So the guy, did this path of discovering, and then he finished the finish line, because I always talk to my students that your band in the end is like a funnel, So people knows you superficially, but then the more they discover you, the more they're connecting the dots, and then they become more and more fans to you because they know you more, because they are more interested in your story, they are more into what you're doing. So when you achieve that is when you really gain this another friend, another fan, a super fan, a friend. I call it a friend because a super fan is like a friend. It's a person that even though you don't know him, he knows a lot about you. He knows about what you did, what is your personality, what is your mindset. And it's so dramatically important that bands allow this process online to happen. I was aware of this one because the guy told me, but how many people is doing the same path, with different songs, different contents, different, from my band, and they are discovering daily. Even that my band now is on hiatus, and we stopped for a pause, we made a break. But YouTube is a platform that allows this discovery all the time, because we have videos that over the years are well positioned. We have a song that has 4 million views, we have these documentaries, we have these covers, and these videos are working for us and bringing new potential audience, and this audience is doing their own path, discovering the band, So when you are a band and you just release music and you just post on YouTube your music, on Spotify your music, on Instagram just photos and your music, but you're not explaining what's your story, that's when you're putting obstacles on people to, okay, maybe I like the music, but I don't know much more about the band, so I cannot connect more with the band. So when you allow these pieces of content that people actually can engage more with you and understand more who you are, that's when you will become this process of having more and more fans. It's going to be much more faster, and you will accumulate more people interested in what you're doing. For your next release, you will get more emails for your online store, because they will buy your t-shirts and everything. You will collect more data, more people that you can then after send emails. If you're touring around or you want releasing new songs and you want more people, more attention into your new single releases. So all these things are crucial, but just I want you to understand the fact that cold emails, it's like creating a relationship from zero with the person that doesn't know you from zero, So when you are trying to approach a fan or a promoter or whoever from zero, it's like going into the street, right there in France right now. I'm in Nantes. The city of Nantes in France is a great, beautiful city. And it's like going there and just meet the people from zero. How is going to be the conversation? Very, not difficult, but it's going to be like, step by step. First, it's going to be superficial. Then I'm going to go more into personal if the guy allows me, and it's going to be more chemical or not chemical. So maybe we're going to talk about one thing or another thing. So if you don't show up into people, now your potential option is on the screens of your people. If you're not showing up in the screens of the potential people that can like your music, you're missing the opportunity of being there, and being recognized and strengthen more, this relationship little by little, like it happened to my friend, the electronic friend that now is going to play into very big metal festival, because he did the great promotional way of doing it, So I just wanted to make you aware how important is this process, because I know many bands are, suffocated and they are allergic of promoting themselves. But in the end, you can have the best music that you want, but if you don't know how to promote yourself, of course people will discover you, especially with algorithms like YouTube allows a lot of discovery, like in a very organic way. But if you want to maximize that and boost that, you really need to create around, content around your universe that makes people more in, And that's why when I make these videos, I tell also, that if you have a band and you are interested in boosting that every month, my calendar is right now a mess. It's fully packed, but I try to leave free some spots for bands that want to know more about this, know more about how to create a strategic plan on how to win more fans and do it in a way that it's aligned, and you don't have to create content by the sake of, following trends on TikTok, but do it in a way that it's cool. It's cool to yourself. So every month I try to work with 5 bands, that want to do it and want to get better into it, do it. So I analyze your content, I analyze what you're doing and what I would improve from my point of view after working 18 years with my own band Crisis, but also with businesses in a marketing way. And all I learned through all these years with marketing, ads, and all the things that are very crucial if you want to get online exposure. So don't hesitate to book this free strategic session with me. I will leave the link in the description of this bio. If you find a free spot on my calendar, let's go for it. I want to meet you. I love to support bands and help them because it's I know what you're going through because I've been there, So I try to at least make things easier, and also that's why I do this podcast, Extreme Metal Business, that I encourage you to check out more episodes, because I have lots of episodes that are aimed to help bands that are in your situation, that are in my situation when I was trying to build a career. So check this out. Also book this session if you're ready to level up your marketing and your way of impacting more to the people and get these super fans. In the end, your career is sustained by your army of super fans, These super fans that are spending 100 euros per year with you. It's what are going to sustain your career. Buying merch, buying tickets, and telling to all their friends about you. So creating this legacy of 100 super fans, then 1,000 super fans, then 10,000 super fans. But creating this legacy and knowing how to do it is a very key, important thing for a band in 2026. And I want to also dig more into this in your band if you want to do it, okay? And don't forget to follow me on my Instagram at Extreme Metal Business, where I share more and more knowledge about this in a daily basis. You will see it. It's going to be helpful for you and inspiring for you. So thanks for watching one more episode, guys. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.